Being able to give your clients direction on the 3-act slide is incredibly important and going to make your life so much easier. So we talk about the board like a clock, and this is the most effective way to teach people where to go on the board. The block that you are facing, the block that is directly in front of you, is always going to be your 12 o'clock block. Then we're going to go clockwise around the board. We're going to go, this next block is my 1 o'clock block. This block is my 3 o'clock block. This is my 5 o'clock block. Directly across from my 12 is my 6 o'clock block. This is my 7 o'clock block. This is my 9 o'clock block. And this is my 11 o'clock block. If I am standing up and facing this direction, if for some reason I need to turn and face this way, this is now my 12 o'clock block. So whatever block is in front of you is your 12 o'clock block, and then you go progressively around the board from there. If I'm facing this way, again, this is my 12 o'clock block. Often I am going to be sliding from 9 to 3. So you as the instructor will say, everybody face your 12 o'clock block, get to your 9. We're going to start on 9. Everybody go, sliding, 9 to 3, 9 to 3, 9 to 3. If I want to change my pattern, my feet are now on my 3 o'clock block. I say, okay, we're going to open up, we're going to slide from 7 to 1. So I'm on 3, I open up to 7, get to 1. 7 to 1, 7, and back to 3. Those are an example of how I can give directions to get myself around the board. I'm going to demonstrate a standard sequence that we use in our warm-up and at various other times during workouts. I just again want to demonstrate how we use this clock and these directions to help you move your clients around the board in the same fashion. So right here, I'm facing my 12 o'clock block. My feet are on 9. I'm going to talk about opening up, which means I'm going to open up my hips. We're going to discuss this more later. And I'm going to slide to my 5 o'clock block. But what I want to do is I want to keep going around the entire board. And so I'm going to be moving in a clockwise fashion around the board. So I'm going to open up to 5 and then slide straight across. And then I'm going to open up to 6. And I'm going to slide straight across to 12. So I'm moving myself in a clockwise fashion. Open up to 7, straight across. Open up to 9, straight across. Open up to 11, straight across. Open up to 12, straight across. Open up to 1, straight across. Open up to 3, and straight across. Back to 9. So I have made one full revolution of the board in a clockwise fashion. The next thing that happens is we take that same lead leg and I'm going to close down. So now I'm going to go in a counterclockwise motion around the board. So I'm going to lead with my right leg again. I'm going to internally rotate that hip and I'm going to get to that 1 o'clock block. So I'm going to close down. I'm going to hit 1 and then straight across. I'm going to hit 12 and straight across. And now I am going in a counterclockwise direction all around the board. And again, I want to make this full revolution by just closing down 1 block each time and back to where I started in a counterclockwise fashion.